Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alice and this is This Alice. So today it's a lovely spring day and I thought I would bring you guys a spring cleaning out hedgehog house routine. So as you know, hedgehogs have just come out of hibernation. Some may still be hibernating. It really depends on the weather with you. If you've got warmer days, then they should be coming out because during March that's the earliest they can come out, but it all depends on the weather. So for us, I left food in ages ago and some got eaten, and then I did it again and just checked and it has been eaten. So today is trying to clean out this hedgehog house. If you don't know, this is my hedgehog house. I'll leave a link in my description down below, but I've talked about this hedgehog house many times in previous videos and the best hedgehog house for you. So also, sorry about the rustling. It's going to be, we have a lot of squirrels near us and birds and everything. So yeah. So this is the hedgehog house and this is the current situation. It was left like this for hibernation season. And there it is. I left a towel in, like, just to provide some more insulation that was underneath both of these bowls, and obviously something has pulled it out. So as you can see, the food's all gone, and someone, oh look, it's ripped. Oh my gosh, someone clearly wasn't very happy. I do wish now that I left the camera in to make sure that it was a hedgehog. But someone obviously ripped the towel, so that's fun. Oh, ripped that bird. That's probably just got some shooting errors, so that's brilliant as well. Anyway, let's head into the video and I'll talk about what I'm doing and all my equipment now. Okay, so if you haven't come to one of my other cleaning videos, they were previous years, about last year or so. I don't know what I use and everything, so I'm just going to quickly talk through it and how I do everything. So I have hay. Now this is, well, harvest straw. This is optional. As you can see, it's got bunnies on the front. So snuggly. But basically, hay you don't have to use. It just provides more insulation, also something for the hedgehog to go through. Lots of videos show hedgehogs having something to go through, and I've had this bag for ages and you don't go through it that quickly, which is great, and it's not that expensive just to get one bag. So this is from Wilco's, so I'd leave the prices, but I can't remember because I got this so long ago. But honestly, you don't have to have hay, have straw. It's an optional thing, but I personally like to use straw. So this is what I use. Then I also, this year, I'm trying out some Jeyes dilute solution. So it's just some of that mixed with some warm water, and that's just going to clean out, disinfect this a lot better, because as you can see it's a lot dirtier, and I'm sure it'll be a lot dirtier underneath there. And so that's that. And then I've got some fairy liquid. Obviously you can pick your scent, but I think I chose this scent because it smelled amazing. Let me just continuing on. Sorry guys, my phone camera just died. So this, well, it didn't die. The card got full or whatever. So this is the fairy liquid I use, and as I say, I'll smell it. Oh yeah, this is a winner. This is the winner. If you don't have this, what are you doing? Just kidding. You can have any fairy liquid. I chose this pink one because it looks cool and it smells amazing. So we've got that. I also have this. Don't worry guys, this isn't an eco de-icer. It's literally just got water in. And it's just easier because the nature of this one is that cats can't come through, etc. So it just goes around the corner, so it's hard to go. So we spray this. Also good for the lid. And then we've got, oh yes, I couldn't live without one of these. Just a scrubber. There we go. And then of course some gloves. Gloves are important, A, because you don't want to get any of this sort of stuff on your hand, especially the disinfectant. And also because hedgehogs will know your scent. Obviously if you've got a pet hedgehog then it's very different because you want them to know your scent to be friendly. But it's best just to leave the house smelling fresh of the straw or fresh off the food which we'll put in last. Anyway, I think it's time to get started. So I'm going to start off by taking out the things that are inside of the hedgehog house. Sorry if I'm squinting a lot as well, because it's like a weird day. It's a spring day. There's literally no sun, but it's like hidden behind the clouds and things. And now we've got the church bells, so we've got everything. Anyway, voila. So I'm gonna take out this, which got ripped. So now I mean, it was a horrible old thing anyway, but clearly something wasn't very happy. Look, but then my other thought is they've ripped it against a bowl, or that isn't actually a hedgehog and something's come and ripped it. Because you know, there's other animals out there. Could have been a rat or something. Let me know down in the comments, or head over to my Instagram, Hedgehog Life and More, and DM me or tell me on my recent post what you think this is, hedgehog or rat. Let me know. Anyway, so we're going to take this out. That was just an old towel that was in the garage anyway. We're going to pull this back out and we're going to sort this out. As you can see, there's lots of leaves. Take the bowls out, clearly. Take that out. And the other bowl. Just the remains of the towel. And then we'll take these paper out. Now, paper's another good insulator, if you aren't aware, so it holds the heat in, which is why I put it in for hibernation. You can also do scrunched up paper, and occasionally you can do it small scrunch up paper. However, I wouldn't really recommend shredded. As you can see, we have a little bug friend. I wouldn't recommend shredded. Some people do use shredded. Shredded can be bad though, because if you make it too small and shredded, hedgehogs decide to eat it. So we're just going to take the paper out. As you can see how long it's been in here, because it's stuck to the bottom. Oh, it's been for everything, this box. However, going back from a year from my video, I'd definitely say it's worth getting this box. Okay, here you go. Welcome home to the bugs. Okay, so, finish off. And what I'm going to do is take some water and spray that. So I'm grab the water and I'm going to spray that, because you know what that'll do. Plug the bottom. It's also just good generally. Clean it all. So this is just plain water in a bottle. If you have an old spray bottle, then you can just do this. Some people do it for their plants as well. And just spraying it. So yeah, first step I would say is get your hedgehog house and spray it with some obviously. Everyone's hedgehog house is going to be different. And clearly mine definitely needed a clean. So, yes. What now I'm going to do is take my gloves because this is about to get messy. So I'm going to start off by taking my scrubber with the disinfectant. So this disinfectant is called Jeyes. I don't know how much it was because it's my dad gave it to me. But we're about to test whether it actually does some good use or not. And it was suitable for pet hutches, kennels, etc. So we're going to be using it on our hedgehog house. So I'm just going to start off by doing the outer side. Let me show you what's going on. On. Here you go. Already looks clean, so I'm just dipping this in and screwing it. Obviously, you don't have to do this, and most people's houses won't be as messy as mine. I always feel like it's good to just give it a good clean.
I get lost inside my thoughts, and when I start to think, oh, the door closes starts to end up on the...
Because what we'll do is we'll clean it and give it a new bedding. Why have we got that in? Oh well. Clean it, give it a new bedding, and you'll have to let this air dry, which is why I picked today, because all the other days it's been a classic spring day and it's like sunny and rainy. Today it's like different, it's like sunny, but it's warm, but then there's like no sun to be seen. So that's that. And then what I'm going to do now is take some of my water spray. As you can see, it's so much better than before already. I'm just going to add some more disinfectant and just spray with it. Obviously the top will be different for everyone, but ours is in a hedge. It's best to put a hedgehog house in a hedge because it provides more camouflage and just protection against wind and things. If you want to know more about best hedgehog house or whatever, then please watch my video that I posted last year. There will be a new video coming soon. Motorbike. There will be a new video coming soon where I can talk through best way to get hedgehogs to come to your bed. So yeah, this is cleaning. Much cleaner. And what I'm going to do now is take this old ragged cloth and just wipe that down. Beautiful. There we go. Brand new. Have now is a nice clean top of the hedgehog box, but the inside, so I'm going to tackle the inside of this now. For the inside of the hedgehog house, I'm starting off by using this fairy liquid scrubber. Here we go. And my water spray. So what I'm going to do, just spray some water on here. That's just going to make sure that it will go on clean. We'll go on smoother, and it's a little bit on here. This amazing. There we go. And I'm just going to scrub the inside. of scrubbing later, we have made progress, but my hair is now up because it's just getting in the way. This was just using fairy liquid and the scrubber. As you can see, it's done a lot, but not as much as this is going to do for us. So I'm going to now take the Jeyes fluid, just pour a little bit in. By little I mean quite a bit actually. That should do. And what that's going to do is disinfect the bottom. And now I'm going to have a little jiggle it around and scrub some more. If you haven't noticed already, this process is just scrubbing a lot and a lot. Mainly. Key rules, which I will be explaining once I've done with the scrubbing part, is one of them is make sure using any chemical thing. So that's fairy liquid down to this disinfectant that you thoroughly wash it out. And to be honest, to make it better, even if you don't use it, it's best if you do this one time use bedding. The reason? Well, this stuff, fairy liquid, or Jeyes fluid. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I feel like I'm saying that wrong every time. I know it's Jeyes and it's disinfectant, but they both have chemicals, so do a lot of products. And what this is going to mean is it's dangerous for hedgehogs. For a start, smell is strong. It could put hedgehogs off. So what you want to do, wash it thoroughly through with water, which I will be doing after. Not just a spray, that's not good enough. The spray is just basically just for a little coat. It just really is only to get in the corners of places. You want to probably fill up a bucket full of water and flush it out. Okay, so moving on. So it has chemicals in, and what this is going to do, the chemicals, is bad if the hedgehog licks or whatever. That sounds weird, but they will often lick bowls and sides of the floor or something. It could also go on skin. Well, it's going to go into this thing because they're walking through on their paws. That's really bad because it could cause skin irritation, and it's just not the best really. So the best thing is flush it out. So that's one reason, bad for them, overall their well-being. Secondly, it's a horrible smell. I mean, us humans don't like disinfectant smell. Think of it when you go to a swimming leisure centre. That's all being disinfected and the smell is not the best. So think about it, hedgehogs, we're trying to attract hedgehogs to your garden. We're not going to do that if it doesn't smell like their food, like their favourite warm thing. Because if you have horses, any animals that need straw, you know straw's got a smell. Personally, I like the smell of straw. So, yeah, you just want to hold the scent of something they like, rather than the bad stuff, which is of course a disinfectant. So, just going to pour that out, shaking it. So I'm going to spray this first. As I said, you do not want to just be spraying it like this because you're not going to get it all out, and it's just not the best. Brilliant for just general spraying and sweeping, but not the best for other stuff. So, just kind of lifts up the mud and gets that flowing. This patch here correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's just the nature of the wood, but looking back from old videos, this won't be there, so I'm not going to say it's actually the wood, it's probably old mud stains. Right. Enough scrubbing and talking. It's time, I think. Wait, I'm just going to scrub the inside. By the inside, I mean more. What I'm going to do is now flush the system. By that I mean get some water and just clean the outside and the inside of this. And then we'll move on to the more fun bit, which is sorting out their bedding. There we go. Okay guys, so what I'm going to do is leave down in the description down below a list of things of the order of how I cleaned out this hedgehog house, because I'm aware I've been speaking behind the camera and kind of just doing it because it's getting colder now, but I'm doing this for you guys. So I'll leave the list down below, but just to briefly explain and take a minute to explain what I've done. So took all the things out. Here we go. Looks lovely. And of course, the torn rat or hedgehog towel. Let me know what you think. Remember that bit. This. Then I took the hedgehog house and just sprayed some water. Again, you can use bottle. So much easier. Would definitely recommend any old spray bottle. Can be from window lean spray. Obviously make sure you clean it out thoroughly before you fill it up with your water. Did that, did scrub. Definitely recommend a scrub. Like I mentioned to start with, you need a scrub. It just does everything magically. It wouldn't be this clean otherwise. Then you can use fairy liquid, which is what I did. Fairy liquids, put that all on. So originally last year I did fairy liquid, just fairy liquid, and that worked perfectly. So you can just use fairy liquid. It smells amazing, so just put that in, wash it. And then you can also, if you want to go another step, use some Jeyes fluid. Now Jeyes fluid's not actually in this now, this is just plain water. But Jeyes fluid, as I showed you earlier, just a disinfectant, and that's just really gonna thoroughly clean this out. Next, you just want to pour some water, which is what I was mentioning. So I'm just going to fill this up. This is warm water. Warm water is better, it's just going to kill the bacteria, etc. So I'm just going to dry these up. And then I'll check back in with you guys. Now it's time to do the water. It's so simple. I'll just show you. This is Jeyes fluid. Here we are. There's a small one that we used. As you can see, cleans pet housing right here. So it's perfectly safe. Obviously pet as in your pet indoor kennels, etc. But it's perfect to use for this type of thing. So I'm going to take these over now. Just clean up the station and take these over. So I just brought the food and water over. Here we are. Voila. I'll do a video on the food because I know you guys want to know where I buy it from and also what food to get. This is nearly dry. It literally is dry to the touch, but it can have a few more minutes. So let me just quickly explain. Next I pour in this, and put the food in. Now this next part's going to have to be filmed on my phone because my camera's about to die, so I do apologise for the footage. For the next bit, thank you for watching, and let's move on to the new camera because it's about to die. Flashing red at me. So yes. So guys, as I mentioned, my camera just died of battery, so now I'm using my phone, so sorry for the different footage. So next, it is dry now, so I take the wonderful straw . It is time for a spring clean over montage. Let's get this rolling. So guys, sadly I have to film the outro on my phone, but thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Make sure to subscribe and also follow my social medias. And have a great day, and hope you have a great spring season. See you guys later. Also make sure to check in the description for all the instructions that I did and followed to make your house perfect for when they come out of hibernation. Really hope this has helped you out, guys, and if it has, leave a thumbs up, and also if you like, tag me on Instagram and post it on your story so then I can know that you are enjoying these videos. Thank you so much. See you guys.